The Phantom Lions, the mysterious and eerie Jock Coalition. One of the most provocative coalitions, known for its strange behavior, unpredictable movements, and incomprehensible actions, to the point that it was called the Ghost Coalition. Its stories spread throughout Kruger National Park, where it originated. This is the elusive Jock Coalition, which suffered from homelessness and constant wandering throughout Kruger National Park since its inception. Going back in history to April 8, 2005, two mysterious lions infiltrated the Jock area. Their origins were unknown, whether they met and formed their own duo coalition, or if they were wandering brothers seeking to satisfy their instincts through mating and fighting. Upon entering, these two lions immediately attacked the Jock Pride lionesses and took control of the pride with little to no resistance. They wasted no time in killing the young cubs, erasing the lineage of the previous males to ensure their own genes would dominate the pride. The two settled in the new pride and chose not to expand into new territories, ruling the area with an iron grip. They fiercely defended their pride against all potential dangers, especially against ambitious lions seeking to take over. These two lions were also given the name Jock Coalition. The first, Old Jock, appeared to be about 5 years old, while the second, Young Jock, seemed younger. Together they sired many cubs with strong genetics. In their final year ruling the pride, they fathered 7 cubs with the Jock Lionesses, 5 males and 2 females. However, safety and stability are rare in the wild. No matter how strong they were or how many invading lions they had previously expelled, danger would inevitably find them. The fateful day, February 5th, 2010. As the two lions were patrolling their borders and chasing away intruders, a formidable coalition of 4 massive battle-hardened lions appeared, the Mlambane Coalition. These lions dared to invade Jock territory and, full of confidence, decided to challenge the 2 reigning males. Though Old Jock and Young Jock stood their ground against the attackers, the old saying proved true: numbers overpower bravery. The 2 Jock lions couldn't withstand the relentless assault. As the battle raged, Young Jock realized they were losing. Watching his companion Old Jock crumble under the Mlambane lion's brutal attacks, rendered helpless, his flesh torn, his bones crushed, Young Jock made a fateful decision. He fled. Now, the responsibility of protecting the pride and territory fell on Young Jock, who had escaped back to the lionesses for safety. Strangely, the Mlambane lions did not attack the Jock Pride after killing Old Jock. Instead, they left the area for reasons unknown. The struggle continues. December 2nd, 2011. The tensions with the Mlambane males reignited. They once again invaded Jock territory, and this time, Young Jock refused to be seen as a coward. Fueled by pride and loyalty to his pride, he confronted the 4 intruders, trying to push them away from the pride's lands. However, he could not withstand their powerful bites and crushing blows. When he suffered a severe injury to his hind leg, Young Jock had no choice but to retreat once more. This time, taking his 5 male cubs with him while leaving behind the lionesses and female cubs. He abandoned Jock territory forever. From that moment, Young Jock and his sons became nomads, wandering from place to place along the borders of their former homeland. They hunted together, specializing in buffalo, learning the tactics of tracking and ambushing prey. As time passed, Young Jock aged, but his sons remained wanderers, never joining a new pride. It was as if they had embraced a life of exile. The final stand, February 29th, 2012. That day, Young Jock and his sons were stalking a buffalo herd, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. However, the unexpected happened. The herd of 200 buffalo sensed their scent and decided to fight back instead of fleeing. In a shocking turn of events, the furious buffalo charged toward the lion's hiding spot. The young males quickly fled into the trees, but young Jock, injured and unable to run, chose to stay hidden among the tall grass. Unfortunately, the buffalo detected his scent again and charged straight toward him. Consumed by rage, perhaps due to the losses they had suffered at the hands of young Jock and his sons, the buffalo showed no mercy. They took turns stomping and goring him with their massive horns, ensuring he had no chance of survival. As young Jock lay broken, unable to fight back, one massive buffalo delivered the final blow, leaping onto his head and crushing it. And so, young Jock's story came to an end. A tragic example of how even the most fearsome predator can fall victim to its own arrogance in the brutal world of the wild. A new era. The rise of the next Jock Coalition. After the deaths of their fathers, young Jock's 5 sons formed their own coalition. They took on the same name, embracing the wandering lifestyle that had defined their lineage. For years, they roamed along their former homeland's borders, living in exile. By 2015, they finally invaded the H3 and S21 regions, attacking local prides for the first time. They conquered the Quagga Pride, then the Nwatamri Pride, ruling both with the legendary strength of the Jock Lions. However, in a bizarre twist, after only 2 weeks of ruling, they suddenly disappeared. They would reappear and vanish again, seemingly unable to abandon their nomadic way of life. By January 14, 2017, only 4 of the brothers emerged in the H4 region. The fate of the 5th was unknown. He may have died during a hunt or a battle, much like their father. Surprisingly, upon returning to Jock's former territory, they found the lionesses still intact, with no new coalition in control. On June 9, 2017, the Jock males headed toward H10, then invaded the Lubye Pride, killing all the cubs, chasing off the resident males, and forcing the lionesses to mate with them. Their expansion continued, with their territory growing to 20 kilometers, a massive domain proving just how powerful this coalition had become, even surpassing their fathers. Yet their disappearing and reappearing act remained a mystery. In 2019, they vanished again. This time, they remained unseen for an entire year, reappearing in 2020. But now, only 3 lions remained. Then, in mid-2020, they vanished completely, never to be seen again. Thus ended the legend of the Jock Coalition, a dynasty that ruled for 15 years, led by both fathers and sons, forever remembered as phantoms of Kruger.